Hey, and just give me a second. Hey, and welcome to this new live stream. So today we are going to work on the Chrome extension for to enable the GitHub like selection menu. And to start with that, I will just go and share my screen and tell you what we have done so far. So we could just adjust this a little bit. Yeah. I think it's cool, like right now. So let's just show my screen here. Previously, we have done this Chrome extension, and yesterday I was working on small. We did like minor fixes, which is these ones that we did here. And at that time, we just removed the extra text from the Unicode name, handled the emoji tag, and removed that extra elements from the UI, which we had like search and input bar. I think it was and a button. I just removed all of that stuff, and we did the fit width for that, added hover effect, and hide that extension info when we don't have any um, emoji returned from the server side. So let's just go back here and see how this will work. So I'm just going to go with this page, opening it live so we could all see what we are having here. Here is that. Let's just open this. It's working. So yeah, here we have the T, and we could see that we are having whatever. Here we have this extension, and we could just search that stuff. At the same time, when you choose something, it will remove that, and then we could say hell and search it. Nothing here. If we click enter, it doesn't accept the enter right now, so I will need to check that. But after that, we just see the seashells. We add this, and we could just add flag, or we could have flag in a hole, snowflake, flamingo. So this is how the extension is doing right now. And here we go. Another thing that I could do is after clicking to that event, it should like refocus on that text here. So let's just add that to the to-do list that we are having. Readme. I should have had those as like boxes so to do much better, but yes, I will check that later. Focus on the input area after choosing the emoji. Allow the focus on the emoji list. I think we have that here already. We will check that later. So yeah. So today the main thing that I'm going to do is, so right now if you do and write this here, you will see that this emoji has been set on top of that. But what I would like to see is to have this emoji under what I'm writing. So to do something like what GitHub is doing already by when you write this, you could see that, oh, okay, I have my own emoji and have the GitHub. So you could see that this stuff is after the emoji. So I need to disable this. Anyway, and we should add a list of websites to block the extension. Let's say add a white and black list websites for the extension. So this way we will not run whatever here, so we don't need this one. But um, as you can see right now, this image is being shown under that here instead of just showing it on top. And I could just have the stuff which I need to see under the emoji instead of having them on top of that. So yeah, let's just go back. Y, and we could have by the way, let me see. Hey Kevin, how far did I go? The extensions right now is working as I was explaining here, and you could see it here is like an example here on GitHub, we could see an example as well on Dev2. So what I need right now is just like minor um, fixing of stuff that we are having and a better user interface. Or like, so as you can see here, we should, it's disabled. Here it's enabled. So we should be able to see that here. It's not working here. Okay, I will go back to this one. So I'm testing it on this one. So as you can see here, we have that stuff here, and we could just see whatever we need. And at the same time, it just like you could search the emojis that you want to see, which is like face, cat. Let's see. We have this cats, and we could see have T. I'm not sure. We don't have T here, but we could search for I think dolphin. Yeah, we have Dolphin as well. So you could find whatever you want here, and you could just, when you choose that, you will put it on the screen. But I need to do to think right now, which is like when I put this, and after like five, let's say lines, you will see this. It's covering what I am writing, and this is not like a great experience. GitHub has a better one. And the other thing is like I'm not sure why it's not working. Yeah, I think I know. I'm not sure why it's not working here. Yeah. So let me try again. Yeah, so it's not working here for some reasons. This is working, but the other one is not working. I need to check that here. Yeah, thanks, Kevin, for that. So basically, right now, I am just going just to focus on this test page and have everything working well for here, and then I will shift my focus to work on it with Dev2. But like, I think it should work here for some reasons. Let me see. Uh, just going to put this on side here. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not working right now. I need to check that later. So yeah, I will just go with the normal plan. And to do this kind of having measuring whatever the text is taking on top and then adding that text after that area, like what we are having here, we need, I checked before Stack Overflow and I explained that yesterday. And we have some, I found a question related to that, which is has been written by, the answer of it has been written by Dan. So let me just bring the question to the screen. Here it is. I have prepared that before, and here is in the chat as well, so you could check that. So basically what they are doing, they have a demo here. I think not this one, so just give me a second. So he has a demo here, and in that demo what they are doing basically is just like getting, um I will not like have the large screen right now, but basically they are just having, creating a div in on top of the text area and putting the text from the text area and that div, which is like from where it started till the end of the cursor. After that, they are getting the dimension or like the position of that div, and they are starting to put the menu after that div. So yeah, that's it. And here we go. So what I'm going to do right now is to find, here's the code that they are having, and I would need to get that code to work on my side. And let's just go and check it on our content script. I know not everything here we need, but let's just start and check what we have. Yeah, so this is the properties that they are mirroring. And here they are having a note on Chrome IE, exclude the scroll bar on mirror div, whatever. And they are having the notes for that. Copy scroll bar for Internet Explorer. It's cool that they have thought about Internet Explorer as well, which is something that you need to do when you write a Chrome extension or something like whatever code for everyone, because like not everyone is using Chrome only. But yeah, and we are getting the box size with height, overflow, border, and here they are having the font and the text. Yes, so here we have that, and then they are checking if it's Firefox or not. They are getting element by ID. Let me see why we have this. Okay, they have a checkbox here. Okay, here we have a checkbox for toggle mirrored. Where it is? Okay, here we show the mirror div. Enter text here. Okay, here we see that we have this mirror div on right, and we are just getting whatever from it, so we could copy it to here. So let's just go here. I don't need this. As for Firefox, we could check that mirrored. Then we have mirrored computed style. And here we have a function called get coordinates, and we are getting the element and position. And we are getting the mirror div. If it's not available, then we will create that. Just make lit. And, or wait, we have that on top. We don't need this. So they just define that. And here we could go with, if it's not there, they will just create it. And then they are copying the style. Computed, they are getting computed style from the element. Do we have any function? Oh, okay, we have get computed already. But yeah, we already have get computed. So I think this will not be an issue on Chrome, or would it be? Let me just check here. Get compute. Yeah, we have that as a function already. I haven't used that before. Let me just check it on MDN. Okay, it's one of window methods. So they are getting all CSS properties of an element. Okay. And here, this has been deprecated. Wait. No quick fixes. MDN deprecated. Let's just open MDN. I could just like get that directly, but yeah, so they have overflow wrap instead of word wrap. Okay, let's just go with overflow wrap. And here we are getting that, and we are getting position of screen. We are getting it from computed, and we are putting all properties. And if it's Firefox, we are doing something else here. I want to check that. Otherwise, we will just like have it hidden. And we are creating an element and putting the stuff inside it. And then we are getting the coordinates. So I think we could use this directly. And this get current position will get the element, which should be element selection end. So the element is our I could just use that directly. So the element is our element, and um the element is for our element. And what other we have here, just give me a second. Position is going to be our selection end. So let's just go here. Let's call it So what we need to do is, after getting these emojis, I don't need to get the event. I need to get the one that we are adding or appending. Add emoji list, I think. Yeah. So here. And in that emoji list, here we have query emojis target. So let's just get coordinates. We will have target and target selection end. And instead of start, let what its coordinates, and here we have those coordinates, and then we could do what they are doing, which is updating erect style top and having style left. So then I could just um, add this as style top for our text, not text area, for our emoji. Where is it? Unlisted item. Here we have the emoji text and text area. Where did I create that unlisted item? It should be, so here it is. So I have those and I need to get that for our unlisted item here. And yeah, so let me just go up, bring this here, and then we have our unlisted item, and we could just, instead of having this as an element, which they call it, let's just make it let element equal target. So I will not change the stuff that they are having here, and then I need to get the unlisted items dot style dot top, and here we go. Hey Jaber, and we have a question here from Walid Khalil. Is JavaScript good for ethical hacking? Um, Not sure how to answer that, but like, if you speak Arabic, we had a previous podcast about ethical hacking. I think I had two. One of them in Arabic with um Vol Rand, which is Muhammad Adoub, and the other one in English with Megan. So you could check those. It would be awesome if you want to see them. But like, as for far as I know, that JavaScript is related to everything related to web, and ethical hacking could be used with whatever like programming language that you are using. Um, yeah. So let's get back here. I'm just getting the last bit, which is unlisted item style left, and here we are having those offset information that we are putting from our coordinates, and here we are getting the element as our target, so I'm not changing that naming here. So I think this would work with what we need, and hopefully I didn't break anything. So let's just go back here for manifest and just change this for 5 for just sanity check to not get anything. And here, manage extensions, emoji. Here we have it as 5, just removing the errors. Here we have the test page. Here we get whatever. And here we have this TE, and it doesn't show. So I broke something. Mirror display check is not defined. Yeah, I know that. But like, when I removed that, I didn't remove it from everywhere. Let's just see. Okay, where did we use that? If there is no... Wait, why? Because I have a space. Huh. So here I could just like go directly with hidden. Because we want rendering. Okay, so it's either hidden or visible because we want rendering. Okay, so I don't need that. And let's just refresh this again. And refresh this one. me go to this. Since it's okay, it's refreshed, so we don't need anything from that here. Here we go. Here we write T. Oh, okay, and here we have that. Awesome. So it's just showing it on the right side, which is awesome right now. And it's following our cursor. Let's just write it here, TE. Okay, awesome. That's what I want. So we got that. And we implemented it from. The only thing that I would like to change is having it after. Um, so I think it would be plus 10 here. Let me just see. So it will be plus 15 pixel on top and minus, let's just say 10, not 10, and minus 30, minus 20 on left. And then I would see what I want. Where do we have that? So element offset top minus scroll top plus coordinates top. Um, as for that, for yeah, so Jabber is suggesting to use the percent instead of having pixels. So I'm just relying on, let's just write percent here, and we lost that. So what's going on here is that, where is it? I'm not sure where it is right now. So yeah, I used this code from this question from Stack Overflow, and I just get the same logic that they are having here to my code, which I just, in other words, I just copied their code, and and yeah, so I'm relying on their logic right now. That's why they're you for some reason they used pixels. I'm not sure why, but I think because they calculated that mirror div by pixels. Where did they calculate that? They calculated it here by pixels somehow, so I'm just like getting the same logic, and I will not break that. I don't need to break that right now. So I think what I could do is write the naming of those. So let's just let's say hmm here they are getting the style for top, they are getting element offset top, element scroll top, and what I need is the extra, I think it's the line width, which I need here. And let me just check if we have something like that. Line, yeah, we have something like line height. So I think that's what I need. And could we calculate that in here? Just like style, line height, and yeah, we don't have anything. Do we have anything else for line? Yeah, I'm not sure how to get that without having a magic number right now. So we'll just go with magic numbers. So let's just like let um line height equal, this will be 0, but yeah, let's just say we said 10 pixel, right? 10. And the other thing we needed is we shifted this here, scroll left. Wait, is this the offset? I need to understand the logic here, but right now I'll just go with numbers. And the other thing is like 20, which should be the line. Actually, it shouldn't be 20 because whatever you write, it doesn't need to change, so it will be need to be always at the same position. I'm not sure what to put for this one, but let's just go with line or text with, just go with 20. And here we made minus line height, and here we said minus text width. This is not like the best thing to do right now, but I wouldn't. Um, let's see here. Yeah, I need to refresh this and refresh this. Here we have that, and we broke that because why? I'm not sure. So I'll just like go with whatever they have. So I would count this as done right now, and then we'll check that later. So let's just go and double check here, here, here again. Let's say TES, and here we have those stuff. Just say, and the other thing that we could check is happy. We could say face exhaling here, so we could see that. And yeah, mm, what we needed to do was that when I click on enter, right now it's following the text, but I don't need that. So I need to check what it's getting when you click on enter. So just say TAST, click enter. Let's just go to this. I would like to see what we have in, I think it was value. So it's getting some the slash backslash n, and let's just see here value. I think it was the trim. We removed the trim, but it was value substring. No, event target value substring. So this one, and we are splitting them by space. Wait, does this? I think I could just use regular expression. So just go here, click on this, just go with that. I think that we could just use white space. Yeah, so wait, test. It's not word. It was it. Yeah, so white space is S. Let's just go with this S. Here it is. Here's another white space. And here we have that. So let's just see. So it's getting that, but like it's not getting the new line. What I need to do right now is just, so before going there, I will just like commit the code that we are having. So here we don't have the trim, and I don't need that directly right now. Here we did add those. Let's just, I'm not sure why I thought that I need to, um, here we added this, where stage selected range, and here we have the full logic that we used. Let's just go again with stage selected range. So feed add menu after the cursor. Yeah, so here it is. Right now we have that in our here we have a space. I don't, so I could just like add the trim. Sure. Why is it like fix? Remove the trim. Um, remove trim to remove the menu when you click space. So I'm just writing what I did in like as program like stuff, and I'm adding the logic, which is like what's applying on the user interface. And this I'm doing this for a simple reason is that when I check this in the future, I wouldn't ask myself why did I remove that trim, because we as a human usually forget what we are doing, and we have done something here. Let's just see. Okay, we don't need this. It didn't work last time. So let's just discard this change. And we added the readme for, yeah. So I think we are okay with what we are doing right now. And we could continue. So what we could do is here we have this as space after that. It's okay. When you click space, it will be removed. But when you click enter, just get back. When you click enter, it will follow you. So what we could do is let's just click enter again. We don't have any input value, but like this is following us again here. So what I would like to do right now is do something that when I click enter, I would remove this one, or we should get something to detect it from. Let's just go here. It's not the background. We need to go to content script. I will remove the others. And here we have substring split. Then I am checking if text length is larger than 1, and yeah, I think I could find something here. So we could text value last element here. So what we should do is getting that substring from last element, which is this one, as a whole, till the end of the cursor. So I don't need to get to parse all the text and have this split and whatever it is, because we could get, let's just see, 0, this is text area, and we could just go with selection end. And here it is, the selection end. And we could get, just let me go here, we could get the last index of this. I think it's not, it shouldn't be the last index of, but I could just like go backward from the selection end. And here we could just go with dot 0 last index, where it is, index. Yeah, okay, I should go with value last index of the semicolon. Here we could have 4, and the selection end is 10. So I will have the 6 elements that we are having here. So let's just go again. It's 9. And so I just like could parse those elements, and we could see if it's what we want or not. Let's just go and see. But I would like to see if I want further. So last index is still 4. The selection end is 13. Um, what about the selection start? It would be 13 as well. So the selection end and selection start is where we are getting the cursor. And I would like to just get the last text that the cursor has been in touch with. So instead of going to last index of, we could just like see another approach. Let me just do this. Um, could I go backward when I do the last index of? Hmm, let me just see here. Just so I'm getting the index of last index of this one. But like at that time, it doesn't mean it will not work when I write it here, he, because it's just seeing this last one. But I want the last one before the selection end. So what I could do is text area value. I could get the substring of text area value till um till the selection end. So I could just go substring from 0 till selection end. And by doing this, I will just get whatever text between the beginning of this text area till the end of my cursor. So I will not see anything beyond my cursor, and this would be helpful so that we are getting um, the real we are getting whatever behind what we have written. So right now we have, I think it's not working. Did I break anything? Let me see. Console. Index animation. Okay, it's, let me see here, here. TES and defined. Why undefined? Okay. So let me just refresh this. And here we have TE. Yeah, it's working. So right now, as you can see, we could see that it's last one here. But like if we go with HE, we are having this again here. And if you go again to the top, you will see that it's getting this from the first one. So it's not like parsing whatever we have after the selection. But this doesn't solve my main question, which is what should I do when I get to see a new line, and what could I do to just see the previous whatever before that cursor. And um, let's just see what Jabber said. So Jabber is asking, wouldn't getting the first just works fine for the situation, because at one time we will have only just one semicolon, won't we? No. So I will just show you the case here on GitHub. So in GitHub, when you go with T, like you see that we have test tube, but like if you go down, you will just have another one here, and you have another test tube. But if you go back again here, sometimes you might just like need to check whatever here or here again. And even in GitHub, sometimes just like lagging. And what would like another case that would happen is you might write a normal text, and inside normal text you might see like someone said whatever, and this would be the last thing that you have written, but like you might need to add an emoji before that. So if you are just getting the last one, you will just get this one here, which is like something that you don't want. Let me just focus here. Yeah. So let's get back. Right now we just solve. Okay, we just solved an issue that we didn't think about, which is something awesome. Um, here. Um, what I would like to do right now is check. Do we have any regex for regex for? By the way, do we have anything beside the new lines? Regex expression syntax. Let's see what we have here. Here is beginning of input, end of input, end of input. I think we could get, since we are getting the substring, no, it will not work. I was thinking to get the last semicolon and whatever text after that from, no, doesn't work. And just see if we have a new line. Marks the next character as either a special character or a literal. For example, in match, so this match new line. Dun, dun, dun. What we need right now is when we get a new line, we need to remove this. If it's like a new line before, okay, we just, what I could do is to check, yeah, so to check this substring where it is here, so text area value, and if last element is not one, so this means it's found, not -1, so it means it's found. And um, just let me go back here. I'm thinking about checking if value, why it's function, wait, let's just go back here. Here we have this text area right now, so I could just go with value, um, and the value right now is whatever it is, and then let me just get this substring. So instead of event target, I will just go with $0. Here we go. And the other thing that I could do right now is check if that last element is let x equal this. So we have this as x, last index of, we could use regular expression, I think, right? We don't need, we can't. So I could check this, and then I could see if it's 2 lines. Yeah, so I could see the last index of the new line and check if it's behind um check it, generate use copilot. Okay, check if last index, check the latest last index of new line. Here we are getting the new line, and we need to, and last new line plus 1 shouldn't equal um event selection end. Okay, let's just get this here. Let cursor position. So it shouldn't be equal to the cursor position as for the new line, plus 1. And this we could get the new line. We see here, but this is what like crossed my mind right now, but I'm not sure if there is a better solution for that. But let's just try this again. Here, refresh, refresh. TE, we have that, and when you go with the new line, nothing happens. Okay, what we could do is, why nothing happened? You just see cursor position, and let's just go here, click enter. We have last element of index, we have this as true, it should be, and then it's false. Yeah, okay. So what we could do as other thing is, um, if it's a new line, we could, let's just go here. I would like to have this as boolean right now, so I would be able to use it in two places and have like a meaningful meaning for it. And let's just say const, it shouldn't be last element, it is last, is a new line, let's say, is new line. So here, and this shouldn't be a new line, and it's not a new line, like for it. I could have a better naming, but yeah. And the other thing I could do is, if it's a new line, I should remove it. Um, okay, why I'm having that here? Yeah, so I could do it here. If new line, so I would remove that element and return. If it's there, if not there, you just like move forward. So let's just refresh. And like when you do it like this way, you will not need to go to whatever code you have here, and you will just like have um uh, I think it would be clearer if we have it like this. So here we have the old code. Let's sort of just refresh this one here, refresh this page, and we could have TE, and nothing is working because last new line, I think we didn't, wait. So because like we did define this after that, so I just have this definition here, format the document. Here we have that, we have this, and we have the cursor position. Okay, we have everything here right now. And we save this, just leave this, and here we could see TE, we have that, and when you click on new line, it's not there anymore. So awesome. And when you just try something else, let's just say TE, I need to have, let's say, um, what should we have? Camel? Yeah, we have camel here. I could go down, then write this down, then I need to write something before and have that as dolphin. And I need to choose that dolphin. And here we could go. TES, we have those dots. Wait, why it shouldn't choose that here, but yeah. Let just me go. Yeah, I can do Ctrl Z. So I just say TEST, TEST here. Let's just say camel here. I don't need that camel. And here I could just have two tests and click here. Then um, let's just say something here for dolphin and add that dolphin. And we have it here. If we click like this, T or C to have camel. Okay, why it's changing this one instead of this one? I'm not sure about that. But like, I will not focus on this issue right now, but like I will just need to write it on the README. The reason of doing this is check if you have multiple emojis with the same text around, but um, with the same text. So yeah, I'm adding this because I think we could move forward with the extension and do something different with that. maybe publish it or change the icon right now or whatever it is. And then we could just check the other issues that we have seen based on user feedback. So maybe we could just like publish it right now. Not sure if we can publish it right now. I have been like streaming right now for almost an hour, but um, what is the time? Yeah, let's just like go and see how we could publish, how to publish a Chrome extension. And so I don't know how to publish a Chrome extension before. I just like visited this page today. But if you would like to see how to do that, we will just need to, you will Google that, and then you should go to a trustworthy resources, because like if you go and check for whatever Google is showing, because we are doing something for Chrome and Google, it would be the most trustworthy stuff, but and it would be updated, and other stuff you could check it later, which is like written by normal people and that. And this doesn't mean that whatever else is written is not trustworthy, but like going to the first, I think, place would be best here, which is would align with, I think it's called first principles or something like that. So for as like in the support, they are just telling us to build the extension, test app or extension, and create an app collection, publish to Chrome Web Store. And here we could we could publish it as public, unlisted, private, or group publishing. Everyone can see and install the app. Only users that the app and extension link can see and install. And you can share the app extension link with user outside your domain. Okay, awesome. So I think I could just go with unlisted right now, share it with small group, test it with them, and then we could go and they are suggesting to check this, which is like developer Chrome Web Store publish. I think this is the same. Yeah, so this is the same link that we meant. Wait. Yeah, this is the same link that we visited the first time. So they are going um they are telling us to check that there. And then we could manage those through, as an admin you can use the Google Admin Console, policies, control app, whatever it is. Yeah. So basically here they are just giving the basic stuff. I will just go and put this down. Here in publish, let's just see. They are saying to go to developer dashboard. I'm not sure if I have that right now. Sign in, add a new item, add as a zip file. If your item manifest and zip file are valid, you can edit your item on the next page. We should fill the information, submit it, and we have deferred publishing. This um okay, so you just like when the review accepted, you will just wait for that, and the review process should be, yeah. So then you will have a review through like GitHub. No, Google will review your extension and check what it's doing. So yeah, hmm. We could go to this. Let's see. Yeah, we need to do whatever it is and do the verification, but I will not do that right now. And the other thing that we could do is, yeah, so we could check why it's not working here. Just go to inspect. Like at the beginning of the stream, for those who joined recently, I tried this. It should work on whatever um, text area that we have, but um, when I tried at the beginning, it didn't work. Here we have this T, E, and we could see that it's working, but like it worked for just one time. Let's just refresh to double check. Let's go here, T, E, S, T, and it's not working. Let's just enable this, disable it. Yeah, I'm not sure why this content script is already running, but um not sure why it's not adding this stuff. Let's just try again. Here we could see the text areas. We could see 4 of them. Okay, let's just go with that. And then I could add something to add event listener input. So I could just go here, here, TE. Why it's not working? Okay, I think I have broken something there, so I need to check that and debug it. So we could run it on let's just see it. Yeah, so it works if you just like click on that, but like it doesn't work from the violation say. Yeah, it's fine. So it doesn't work when you just click on those elements here, and we need to debug that. I'm not sure what we could debug. I could add like a normal event so I could see if you're already listening to this one, if it's like an input or if it's something else. Here we have a text area, and let's just go with $sign and add event listener, and then just say input. I would just like right to see if we have that input here, te whatever. Yeah, so it's working as an input, but it didn't work from the extension. Let's just refresh, and it was working previously, but we have the content script already working, but and it should be able to add the stuff that we are having, but it doesn't work. Oh, hey, Tekonomi. How are you? So I'm just like doing um last check for the Chrome extension that I'm working on. So basically, I get to a point where you could just like search for whatever like emoji you want. So you could see happy, you could see like angry, and you could see that this menu is showing after the text that you are writing, so it doesn't block that. And the other thing that I did was having this as after let's just see here, after like I could just like do 2 or multiply um uh emojis. But yeah, here I have an issue, by the way, just like changing the first one, but like I don't know about that right now. I didn't debug it. But the other thing that I was doing right now is checking if the extension work on other websites, because right, I had this test page and I was testing it on the test page all the time, because the main reason is having a proof of concept for this test page to run and work on it. Then I would like to go and check other websites. So the basic issue that I have is it's not working on Dev2 right now. So yeah, here is the fast update that on where we are. And like while doing this, we had some other stuff that we did, which is added this kind of on hover, which was suggestion by Jabir, who he is watching us right now, I think. And we did some small stuff related to the extension, which you could see in the version control history, which I will not go to that to that right now. So yeah, how are you, by the way? Mm, let's go back here and see what we are doing. And when you click that, it doesn't work. Let's just go to content script and let me see this. Doesn't work here. Even after that, it doesn't work, but I would like to run this again. So here I have text area, which is, okay, this is the correct one. And we are adding event listener as an input. Yeah, thank you, Takanami or Haji. Um, yeah, that's cool to work with Go. I think you mentioned that before. How far have you been with Go? Like, at what point you are right now? So here we are seeing that we have the input and we are adding that event already, but we don't have an event. So then we are adding a text area, which is something else that it's not there. And we are having another text area and another text area. So this should, okay, it worked right now. And we could see that we have the event inside. Let me see here. We have the input event. Let me go forward that if, and it didn't work because, yeah, so this is unexpected behavior. Let's just go again with TE or TE ST. That's why. Okay, it just worked once, just worked for one time, but it didn't work again, which is weird. Okay, it worked for just one time. That's fun. It's still been 2 months and I still don't know what I am doing. Okay, I think this is like um I think this is kind of an issue with Go, by the way. Um I'm not sure what I would suggest you to do, but maybe you could just like have you tried um like did you go and do any yeah, besides the project that you already shared, I think once with me, but like do you have any other projects that you are working on? Because like I feel like I remember that Go is, let me just see that. Go is like a C family language, I think. Go C family. And C family language usually kind of um hard to learn. Yeah, so it's C programming language family, and you have under that you have Go as one of them. So yeah, it would be great to see your work on that. Um, let's go back here, and this event is not working. We have someone who loves C, C++. Yeah, so Jabber just like C, C++. Okay, that's cool. Um, input event is working only one time. Event is working only. By the way, Takanami, you already have an experience for that. Maybe you could just do stuff like that. Um, they have a large code for everybody who wants to know the solution. I don't need that. Hmm. Maybe I should use an event for on change instead of input. Let me just go to this demo here and see what they are having. So here they are getting function toggle mirror, which is toggling this. Then they are having, how does this work? Input type text and text area for each. Wait, does this work? Okay, wait. For each, and they are, yeah, okay. So they have it as a normal array instead of just doing anything else. And they are going for each of them. It's the selector that we are having. So then they are selecting them from the document query selector, and getting the font size. Then they are appending a child with red. Okay, so this is that their own React, which is Corsa-like style here. And they are adding event listener for key up, click, scroll. They didn't use input, but used key up, click, scroll, and then they used update function, and this function is adding that style. Okay, that's cool. Um, I think I could add something like key up for the input event and to see what we are having. Should just let me go here. Just try to keep up. Yeah. Just do the manifest code 3 extensions. Refresh this for checking it here first because it was working. EE, so it's still working here, and refresh it here. And we have key up added to the stuff that we are having. So just say try TE ST. Voila. It's not working. This search worked, but the content script is not working. Okay, I'm not sure what is the issue with that. I need to check that. So we could have a debugging session for this only. And let's just see what you are talking about, by the way. So Takanami didn't learn any C++ or other low-level language. Okay, that makes sense why you are struggling with pointers and with Go if you didn't check that before. I know that pointers is kind of tricky and you will have a lot of errors there. And you will have dangling pointers as what Jabber suggested. Segmentation fault. Okay, this is like, yeah, so that error that you face usually when you are just like working with C, C++. And yeah, so Go language and Golang is the same language. By the way, if anyone is curious about them, it would be awesome to learn that. And I think their own website have they have a great documentation, by the way, to learn that. Mm, this works, but like, let me just share the website here if anyone is curious about them. Um, by the way, one of the things in their website, I think they have an extra resources that when you go with tutorials and reading them would be interesting because like they explain how like stuff related to C and how you could read the code that you are working on. And yeah, mm, I'm going back to check this. So here, the whole event listener is not working. Then we have event listeners here, and why we have two. An input. To check if they use text area. Yeah, so this is a text area already. So and they are using on K up, on K down, on input. And the ID is text area already. So like my this event worked once with them, but like after that it just like it didn't work. Um so did I mention that Jabber? No, Jabber didn't work on the extension, but like he joined the stream couple of times and he gave suggestions on the stream like by while we were encoding, and that's it. He worked, by the way, on the open source extension, and he wrote a pull request related to the test there. And then you want the GitHub link for the extension? Yeah, the extension has a GitHub link, which is this. Here we have that. Yes, as he mentioned, he helped with the styles. And did I check if they have a text area for comments? Yes, they are using text areas here. By the way, for GitHub, I'm just going to push the latest two codes that I have written recently today. And here we go. Just let me refresh this because like it worked one time, but like, so here we're adding the event listener and you could see that it's being added to 4 places. And here we could just see it didn't work. I was expecting it to work directly on Dev2 because they are using text area, and this is expected behavior, but like it's expected to work on text areas, so I thought like I wouldn't struggle with that. Yeah, so you think that we have that element here? Let me just go and what was the name of it? Chrome extension and listed items. No, it's not there because like I have already a debugger here for where it is. Content script. I already added debugger inside the event listener, and I have a console log for the event listener, which is saying that we are on that event. And this one, um, this one makes me know if this event was captured or not, but like it's not captured. So my question here is why this is not captured right now. And we have this kind of event listeners here in Chrome DevTools, and you could see whatever they are having. So you could just click on that and go around it, see the handler, but I'm not sure how to use that yet. Here we go. Here you can see that we have a name, but like the other doesn't have a name. We see this one. No, it's not what I want. What else we have with this? Copy link address, reveal an element panel. Yeah, so you could just like play around with them. Let's see for them. No. Hey, special. And it's more easier to use in Firefox browser. The event listeners tab. Okay, I didn't know that it's more easier to use it in Firefox, but like I'm not sure if I move to Firefox right now to if this extension will work or not because like I already wrote it based on Chrome stuff, and you have the Chrome project right now, so yeah. And we have here another fan of Firefox. Okay, awesome. I didn't try their dev tools, so yeah. Um, I'm just going to check Google. JavaScript add event listener working more than once. This was one of the issues. Let me see. Add event listener text function reference added second. Okay, this is not what we faced. We have a question if it's possible to insert a malware in the extensions. I don't think that is easy to be done because like Chrome extensions is being reviewed by Google before publishing them. So even if you try that, they will check it before and they try to make it safe for people. So I would say it's hard to do that. And it's illegal. So don't try that. How to ensure event listen is only fired once? No. Why does my click event? So here we have some similar question. Like the issue with me is that if I just go here, if I go with the 0 add event listener, let's say have input console log, this will work always. but when it's from the extension, it doesn't work. Could it be? I'm not sure if it's like um. I'm not sure what's the reason for that, but maybe I could just add DOM loaded, DOM content loaded, uh, which I could add document DOM content loaded, and when it's fully loaded and parsed, I would just um I would fully just add the events that I had. Maybe it's just kind of a timing issue for that um, content script. So let me just try this. By the way, this is just like a small um, latency with the questions and what we have. So yeah, it's illegal. Yeah, don't tell anyone it's legal. It's illegal. And why dies? Okay, that's cool. By the way, if you are curious about this stuff and like ethical hacking or hacking stuff, I had a podcast before with Megan. I I don't remember her surname. Yeah, so it's this lady here, Megan Kazun. Yeah, so I will not take risk of pronouncing the name. So she's writing. Wait. So she is writing about um, cybersecurity, and I had studied it on Hadith Tech podcast before. So if you are curious about such stuff, you could let me see where is the playlist. So you could just like watch that. Here it is. Wait. Here we have that. The link for um the cybersecurity episode we had with Megan. And yeah, if you would like to go to that area and don't do illegal stuff. So yeah, here we have, I do remember that you need to add which website the extension is active in the manifesto. Yes, we had this thing at the beginning, which was at some point I added a full, like, I changed the matches to all URLs, as you can see here. So it will work on all websites right now, and it's working on all websites. So like, even if you go to, I have multiple screens, which is like not a good habit that I have. So if you go to this here and refresh that website, and you could see that like the extension is already working, and this is the content script from the extension, and it's already adding the event listener to the text areas that we have, and we see this four text areas, which is like, let's just go down. So you could see the first one is our comment text area. So the event is already added to that, which is weird that doesn't work right now. And here we have the other one, the other one, and the other one. So we already have four text areas. I'm not sure where is the other three, but yeah, here we could see TEST, and it's not working. Mm, could it be because of, wait, I think this could be because of that text area that we are triggering at the beginning is kind of different than what we have at the end. Could it be something like that? Let me see. So here we have this text area, And when you click on that, wait, here, just refresh. Here we see that text area, it's the one that we are choosing. And I would like to try to add something in the console directly. So we have this input, and here we have this text area. And if you click on that, we see minor changes, but did we lose the text area? We still have the text area, but let me see here. We already had that event listener. So yeah, I think like I think the issue is not like if the extension no, it's not like so the main issue is that when you click on this text area, I think the other one that we already added our I wasn't expecting this error here, by the way. So when you click on this text area, the other one is being deleted and another text area is being added, which is the reason that we are not triggering our own um event listener. Because like even if you add it with your like the dev tools, I have added like an event listener to just check if it's working or not. If in the first text area, but it didn't work, and we just see that we have another text area right now. So yeah, and no, it's not like that. Um, it's not related to the UL elements or the LI elements that we are having. It's more of um, uh, more of an issue of the text areas that we are seeing. And for that, I was wondering if I could have let me see, window dot. Could we add an event listener for the whole window as an input? Console log. I think we could add a whole um, window event listener, and when I have an event listener for the full window, whenever someone something, we will detect that and add our information and stuff to the target that we are detecting from the window itself. Because right now we are getting all of the inputs that we are seeing, and with by doing this, let's just check it here. Yeah, we could get our target element here, and we could get whatever we want. Let me see if we have another thing here. Just let me go down. Yeah, so we could even detect this one here, so we don't need to add to go and loop over all the stuff. But yeah, so I think I could do that. And by the way, I didn't know that before today. And in the morning, I just had a research for yeah. So I would just like show what I did in the morning and as a research when I was just like going online. So I just like brought something, listen to all events in JavaScript, and I found out that we could go where it is. Someone has written something here related to window, yeah. So here they have the window, and they are getting all the objects from the window, which is something interesting. So by doing this, you will be able to get every single event listener that has been fired in that window. So for me, I would like to get just like the input right now, and by getting the input only right now, I will let me just go and put this here. I'm not sure why the screen is closing sometimes. So yeah, you could just check that if you want as well. So right now I'm just going to, yeah, so let's just get back to our code. Here's the manifest content script. So by doing that, let me see if I have anything else changed here. Why do we have all these changes? I could ignore this one. Just go any stage, selected range. Sorry, then stage it. Let's just revert that for the input. And here we have the cursor position, last cursor. Didn't I already um, remove trim? Okay, I didn't add the cursor stuff. So here we are checking if I could add this as something by itself. Just let me go and search that. Feed check if last um, character is new line and remove the menu, let's say. Wait, yeah, okay, it's not saved. Just save that. Save all and commit change. I hope that, yeah, I didn't need to save all. Because we added the cursor right now. And we did, let me see. We did some formatting. So do we have any other thing here? Yeah, so it's okay. So just formatting. So it's not a big deal. So just to get back here. So instead of going to get query selector of all text areas, what I could do is, should the DOM load at that time? I'm not sure, but let me just try to add window, add event listener. It shouldn't be message, it should be input. And we have event. Then I could get this full stuff here. So I don't need to loop through all text areas. And let me see again. So we are getting a window event listener as an event. And then we should, okay, we should have this as a different name. Let's call it window event. And then we are going down. Wait. So I don't need this here. And I don't need, I think I need to remove just one of those. Yeah, let me see. It's correct. So here we have the event, and we are getting the event target selection end, event target value, and text area value. Do we have anything else related to text area value? And we are sending that. So I think this could get all. Yeah, so I think this would work. Let's go to manifest, go on write for. We could get to go here, refresh, it's for. Let's just test our test page first. So here we could go with TE. We have this is working. And to double check the new code, I just could go here, console, content script. and you could see it's window event listener. And here we could see, hey, whatever, HA. Here we have that. Okay, so it's working for this. Let's just try it here. Mm, here we have that. Let's just see. Okay, the event is working. TE, TS. Here we have that. Yeah, so it's cool. HEEL, shell. And we could go with HAP. We have that. And we could see those images already here. Let me just try something else. Just reply to this. TE, it's working. Yeah, so I think this could be a solution for us to work with whatever we have here in Dev2. So we are sure right now the extension is working in Dev2 and it's working on our test page. And yeah, what else should we check? I would like to check Twitter, but like I almost know that it doesn't work. It will not work here because Twitter having a different. So first, Twitter is not using text area. They have their own div here. I'm not sure why. And then if you click on that div, even if you write something, just write TST, whatever it is, and check that, you see it's a span. It's not like a text area. And for that reason, I think we need to have something different here because they are having an editor container, draft editor root, and weird stuff. What is the main thing here? It's a div. It's not like I'm not sure why they are doing that. And the other thing is just close this. Let's just see. Oh, okay, the event is working. Let's see TES counted property of undefined. Okay, since it's not like a text area, the event target dot value is not working because it doesn't have a value already. Please don't tell me if they are using a div for the button too. Okay, that's cool. Let's check that. Yeah, they are using a div for the button too. And they are having that as yeah, they are using a div divider for button and they are adding that role as button, which is kind of weird. And yeah, div everywhere. Yeah, that's what they are doing. So if you want to like see how to use semantic HTML, don't go to Twitter. um, I didn't think about the post, but like yeah, so they are using div here. I think everything is div. No, here they have no. It's everything is div. Even those are div. Another div here. Here we have an A. Why? Wait, this is weird. If you want to add like okay, so you are having a composed tweet, whatever it is, to write multiple tweets. So yeah, that's Twitter. So the issue with us with them right now is since they don't use text area here, when you go to text, like when you go to whatever you are writing, you are getting the event, you are getting the target, but you don't have a value. And you need to find something else to get. I think we could just like go with inner text. But like when you go with inner text, I'm not sure. Let me just go with console. Let's remove that 0 0 dot. We could just no. We don't have. We have an inner. No, it's not even inner text. Inner HTML. I'm not sure what we should do to find that here. Let's just go. So it's a span, and what we are catching here, I'm not sure if it's the span, but let me see. We are having event target, which is the no translate public draft editor. And let's just see here, event target. Yeah. What was the name of that stuff? Selection end. So on selection end, we don't have that already. So selection end will be undefined, and even what's the name of it? I think I think we yeah. So we have text event target dot text. Yeah, we have text content, but we don't have text directly. And let's just see if we have value. We don't have that. I'm not sure what else. And yeah, so the other thing that we could check is the selection and selection start, which is like it's not working here, so we need to find a different logic for that to have this on Twitter. And the other thing is I'm not sure what we should do with this because like they will have a different logic for Twitter. Um, so Jabber he mentioned like we have this $2 sign whatever, which is like equivalent to query selector. Yeah, thank you for sharing that. Um, I didn't know about that before. Not sure if we could see it here. Dev tools, $2 sign. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Yeah, here it's $2 sign selector. Yeah, I th- I think I remember I have been in this page before, but like yeah. So here it is. So instead of going with the query selector, it will be great. Let's just share this. Um, and you could add like a start node, which is something cool. Yeah, thank you for sharing that. Let me go back to right now. The extension is working on Dev2, which is a good thing, I think, for me right now. Yeah, here it is. Test tube, hey, hey. And this is working. So what we need to do is let's just go with this. Let's just add content script. Let's just go fix allo listen to all input events on window to enable in dev2. So this would like what we did was enabling us um um to find that again. And the other thing we need to do is handle Twitter logic and add accessibility and focus. I think I added, yeah, so I added focus here. Focus and keyboard change. So what I mean here is that when you go with this right now, I can't use whatever in selector. So the focus right now is in the in not on that what's the name of it, the menu that I have, but like it's rather on the stuff that we are on the text area. So I would like to have the focus on the menu. Let me try to have it here. By the way, would it work? It doesn't work. So I would like to have the focus here and would like to be able to just like move between this stuff with keyboard. So when I write, I will not need to just change to mouse and go back to keyboard back and forth. So it will be just like one time writing and adding the emojis. And this would be a great thing to have. And the other thing is like I need to check the Twitter stuff and then we could just like publish that. Or even if we just like publish that tomorrow and work on the Twitter on at some other like while we are having a couple of people trying it would be great thing. So yeah. And the other thing that crossed my mind is that would it work here? Oh, okay, cool. So it's work here as well. Here we are having a sad face, happy face, and here we could just see this is working here, but like I'm not sure why the title is not accepting that. Yeah, there is a thing in the title that we could check, and for the tags I can't add that here. Just see that face, we have it, but only the title is not directly working. It's changing stuff. So yeah, that's cool. I think I'm satisfied with how far we get today, and I hope that you all enjoyed. And it was great to chat with you, Jaber and Takamoni. Thank you for sharing that $2 sign selector um, method. Is really helpful. And hopefully, we'll see you in another stream tomorrow. And enjoy your time and day. And thank you again, Takamoni, for joining today and sharing your experience with Go and how far you went there. Hopefully, we see you like working as a backend developer in Go or something like that in the future. See ya.